You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I was going to run a marathon, 26 miles on a shag carpet, shuffling my feet the whole way and then putting my finger next to Pearl's butt when she bends over. Yow! Yeah. You see why them bleeding hearts are now trying to get away with the electric chair? They want a bandit saying it's cruel and unusual. Yeah, Florida's old Sparky got a bad reputation, catching death row killers on fire and lightning bolts jumping out of their ear holes. Why, they but liberal pinheads think that's cruel and unusual. The fact is, you can't hardly kill a criminal without being at least a little bit cruel and unusual. That comes with the territory. Well, I got an idea for all you little fruit basket boys that don't want to see brains exploding, and eyeballs fried into sockets, and fireballs leaping off of heads. How about this? Alternate forms of capital punishment. I come up with these. Like here's one. Let's say you take you a death row inmate, and then you dress him up like a giant peanut, and you put him in a cage with a mad elephant. Now, how you gonna get the elephant mad, I don't know. I'm gonna maybe tease him about his weight or something. Say a prison guard could then yell, "Mr. Peanut, walk in." Of course, that's kind of unusual punishment, but oddly entertaining. You can put that on pay-per-view, see, and then you give the victim's family the money. Here's another idea. How about a giant vat of acid and a dunking booth? I'd pay to see that on pay-per-view. Now, see, depending on how bad the crime was, that would depend on who's throwing the baseball. If you accidentally run over some lawyer or something like that, it wouldn't be so bad. So you'd get somebody throwing at it like Elton John, somebody couldn't throw straight. But if you kill somebody that mattered, like you'd have Nolan Ryan throwing, see. Here's another idea. You could tape duck the condemned man to the front bumper of Dale Jarrett's NASCAR. I mean, sooner or later, Dale's going to kiss that wall, at which time, so will Mr. Killer. You probably get sponsors put their names all over his suit. You can make some money for the family that way. How about this? You could dip death row criminals in giant, big old vats of Preparation H till they shrunk up like that Mini-Me guy in them movies. And it wouldn't exactly kill them, but they'd take up less space in prison. They always talk about need more space in prison. That's it. Just put them all in Preparation H and shrink them up. Am I the only one thinking around here? Wake up, America! Just 'cause lightning bolts fly to some guy's head and his brain explodes, you think that's cruel? I don't remember the condemned man complaining. I'm Earl Pitts, American. Get on the web at earlpitts.com for yourself.